Spear arrives in unfamiliar territory where the rules are brutally simple. If he wants to stay alive, he has to win a fight to the death. At the same time, far from that violent arena, Meera is facing a battle of her own. The moment of childbirth has finally come. The episode opens with Spear standing at the base of a volcano, inside a land ruled by pale-haired, slender creatures with glowing red eyes. They seem to be part of an organized civilization built around one clear principle: power is earned through combat. To them, the crown isn't a decorative symbol. It's a constant test of strength and resolve. Their tradition demands that the king prove again and again that he deserves to rule. From the shadows, the eldest among them steps forward, holding the crown high for all to see. That single gesture signals the beginning of the ritual. No words are needed. Everyone understands that a battle is about to decide who is worthy of wearing that symbol. Spear, unaware of the full meaning behind what's happening, ends up standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. His mere presence in front of the central circle is taken as a direct challenge to the reigning monarch. The leader strides forward with confidence and leaps into the combat zone. Spear watches carefully, trying to make sense of it all, but his hesitation doesn't last. Two members of the tribe shove him into the center, and the fight begins instantly. The king quickly proves why he sits on the throne. With speed and precision, he overwhelms Spear, hurls him into the air, and plants his spear upright with the blade pointing skyward, waiting for Spear's falling body to impale itself. The move would have ended any ordinary warrior and sealed his victory in front of the entire tribe. But no one there realizes that Spear is no longer just a mortal man. At the moment of impact, Spear survives. He rises violently, capitalizes on the shock, and slams the king against the rocks. Then he grabs the same spear and uses it to strike back, finishing him once and for all. The fight ends as quickly as it began, yet its outcome reshapes the tribe's destiny. The crowd erupts in acceptance. There's no doubt, no protest. Strength has spoken. The elder who presented the crown approaches, and, honoring tradition, places it upon Spear's head. Just like that, without ever seeking it, he becomes their new leader. As part of the ritual, the elder and several tribe members guide him to a sacred site near the rivers of lava surrounding the volcano. Among the blazing currents dwells a creature of their kind, guardian of the king's elixir. At a silent command, it descends toward a dark substance flowing alongside the lava, and, using a wooden ladle, gathers the liquid reserved for the monarch. Spear recognizes it immediately. He has drunk it before. He remembers exactly what it does: overwhelming strength, uncontrollable rage, a transformation that distorts both body and mind. Knowing this, he takes the vessel and drinks. Almost instantly, the power surges through him. His muscles tighten, his endurance expands, and something shifts in his gaze. In that moment, he does more than wear the crown. He fully claims his place as king. Meanwhile, far from the volcano, Meera returns to the village with Fang and her hatchlings. The atmosphere is heavy. Everyone believes Spear is dead. Fang doesn't share that grief in the same way. Her emotions are tangled, part frustration, part a strange sense of relief, as if closing that chapter might finally allow her to move forward. When they arrive, the villagers immediately notice the look on Meera's face. Even Jabu can sense that something inside her has broken. She walks straight to Spear's grave. Deep down, she knows the monster who traveled beside them was truly him, and the thought of losing him all over again hits her hard. This time, she feels powerless to change it. Back at the volcano, Spear's reign is shaped by the very same rules that brought down the former king. Day after day, new challengers step forward. The tradition is absolute. The king cannot refuse. If someone claims the crown, he must fight. In one of these duels, a massive creature steps into the arena, but Spear's durability and strength, amplified by the elixir, carry him through a savage battle. He prevails. The victory reinforces his authority. As both a reward and a way to keep him at his peak, he's given the black liquid again, restoring his body and intensifying his power. At the same time, Meera's labor begins. The birth moves forward, and though it isn't long, the wait feels endless for Fang, who watches anxiously. When the baby girl is finally born, Fang steps closer and inhales her scent. She recognizes the bond. She understands this child belongs to Meera, and in some way, to the warrior who was once her companion. And while a new life begins, Spear keeps fighting. In that land, being king means no rest. It means standing your ground against anyone who dares reach for the throne. With each battle, he seems to settle more deeply into the role. The feeling of power becomes familiar, even tempting. Another challenger descends from the sky, humanoid in form, wasting no time before attacking to claim the crown. Spear doesn't hesitate. He meets the assault head-on, ready to prove once again that the throne is his. At the same time, Meera feels a quiet unease she can't explain. Somewhere deep inside, she senses that Spear might still be alive, as if an invisible thread still binds them together. She has no proof, no sign to confirm it. But the feeling lingers, growing silently as their paths continue to drift further apart. Meanwhile, the battles never stop. One after another, challengers fall before Spear, unable to truly threaten him. A warrior with a monkey-like appearance, clad in crude armor, dares to confront him and ends up shattered across the arena floor. The blue-skinned crowd swarms him at once, cheering, offering food, tributes, and the reverence once reserved for another. To them, he is no longer the stranger who appeared out of nowhere. He is their symbol now, their undisputed champion, the living embodiment of the strength they worship. And yet, what should spark pride or triumph in Spear stirs nothing at all. While the crowd celebrates, he keeps his eyes fixed on the horizon, on the volcano towering in the distance. In his mind, there is only Meera. He can't push her out of his thoughts. The memory of her showing him that drawing plays over and over again. That symbol he didn't understand then and still struggles to fully grasp. There's something about it that unsettles him more than any battle ever could. Driven by the need to understand, he takes the winged beast they captured from one of the challengers and lifts into the sky. From above, he crosses mountains and plains, searching for the village where Meera should be. The flight stretches on for hours. The wind cuts across his face, and somewhere in the middle of that journey, it finally clicks. The meaning of the drawing becomes clear. He doesn't need words to explain it. A quiet smile forms on his face as the pieces fall into place. Connections he couldn't make before now suddenly undeniable. When he finally spots the village, he descends carefully. He moves in silence between the structures, avoiding being seen, knowing too well the rejection that would follow. He makes his way to Meera's home. Seeing her safe and unharmed brings a deep sense of relief. But then he notices something else, a small child. In an instant, his memories align. He understands what Meera had been carrying all that time. The truth stands before him with a clarity so powerful it leaves him frozen for a moment. Meera stirs, sensing someone watching her. Spear reacts immediately and slips away before he can be discovered. He mounts the winged creature again and takes off at full speed. In the distance, Meera catches a glimpse of him vanishing into the sky. Fang picks up his scent as well. Instead of joy, irritation washes over her. She had been certain their paths would never cross again. Now that she knows Spear is alive, Meera makes a firm decision. She's going to find him. She enters a room and retrieves a map that could lead her to the lava-bound volcano where she believes he might be. Doubt fades, replaced by determination. As for Spear, he returns to his domain carrying a different kind of energy. He feels more fulfilled than ever, not because of the crown or the power, but because of what he now understands. Just then, another warrior steps forward to challenge him, but this time something has shifted. Spear doesn't seem as eager to fight. As the duel is about to begin and both prepare to clash, the episode comes to an end, leaving the tension suspended between the duty of a king and the longing of a man who still thinks of Meera.